Leo, hi, hello, I am Ms. Mixed Messages, and these are your mixed messages. Subject to change or change for entertainment purposes. Okay, so if you're looking for a shorter, sweeter, to the point, there is no point. That's over on the TikTok. Okay, so the link is somewhere in the bio here. If you're coming over here from there, hello, hi, welcome. So this is going to be your Tarot Oracle Timeless reading. We're going to pull some tarot and oracle cards for you. Carrying over from the message over there was that you are a spark. You light people up, okay? And with the light going out here, I just feel the need to remind you that if other people's fire goes out, it's not your responsibility to light them back up again, okay? That's something that they need to learn to do on their own, okay? You're leading by example, being an example, okay? There are 7 days in the week, you were saying to me, like the work never stops. You don't take breaks, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Okay, Leo. Something about moving away from the fire or your main source of fire, inspiration, okay, which is in your past, okay? The fire that you kept going back to, tending to, kept you warm. You would feed it, okay? You would bask in the warmth of it, and moving away is your future, okay? Going towards your future is requires that you move away from that fire, that main source of heat, passion, inspiration, okay? Purification, and whatever you're bringing with you. Like, you're bringing some of that light with you, you know, a torch as you go out into the unknown of the future, right? So let's see what we've got else here. Pulling some oracle cards for you. So this is mostly gilded cards. This here is now the Gypsy Oracle. So a gypsy abandoning or leaving, you know, their comfort zone, their comforts of that fire there to go out into the unknown. All right. There's a lot of like royalty cards here. Medieval times kind of a thing, okay? So the comforts of like city life possibly. To go camping or go be in nature, okay? To be cultured outside of culture. Culture is a cult, right? Okay, so you're getting out of culture, possibly starting your own. So let's see what we've got here. Past, present, future in a nutshell, okay? Before we crack open that nut, let's see what we've got here. So we have 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and 7 of Cups. 7, we're 007, so we've got 2 7s and an 8, okay? 14, freedom, okay? Having your freedom, okay? To trust in your understanding of the divine and to bring your ability to understand the divine into your reality, all right? We have the exploration of your feelings based on previous investments that you've made. You're getting wrapped up in these investments, meaning you're putting them to an end. Thinking of goddess Isis, and she was a rapper. She was the first rapper, embalmer, who wrapped the first mummy up in bandages, okay? So we see that getting wrapped up in thoughts or in mental ideas, okay? Putting an end to it, so wrapping it up, preserving it, putting on a hold for later your investments, waiting for time to pass, okay? So like, let's say you had a cake, okay? You got a slice of that cake and you want to save that cake using saran wrap or putting it in a Tupperware. You could be freezing it. There's various forms, right, of preservation, okay? So preserving whatever it is that you've invested previously, okay? With regards to the future, you're pretty sure of the direction that you want to go, but not sure entirely. This is a card of exploration of your emotions, of exploring your feelings. So it's like you're standing, now I did mention like that fire over here of your comfort zone, right? And taking a torch of that fire, okay, your fire, as you go towards the unknown, and that fire being on hold back here, all right? Wrapped up. Someone else is going to tend to it, or it's going to go out. It is what it is. You know how to start fires, okay? You're the spark. I mentioned that on the TikTok there. So with the exploration of feelings, so it's like, which direction do you take one step at a time in the forest of the unknown, right? So this is the exploration of feelings, of directions. That's what I forgot. North, south, east, or west. We don't have that for you. We don't have a north, south, east, or west. You might not have a compass, be using a compass. North, south, east, or west doesn't really exist or doesn't really matter to you. You're going to go wherever you want to go. In circles, okay, all around, in a weird spaghetti funky kind of thing. But the directions of where you're going, there's something about you not leaving any breadcrumbs or any trail. You don't necessarily want other people to know where you are or where you're going. You're going on your own, and you're not going to be leaving a map behind. This is, you might have strong Aries placements, okay, because this is kind of like an Aries attitude, not regarding other people. You do also not regard other people, but you disregard other people in a different kind of way. Less leadership, more center of attention, people coming to you. So this is you leaving the people to be on your own, essentially, in a certain regard. Let's see what we've got for our gypsy cards in the future here. We have sweetheart, we have joyfulness, we have journey, and we have despair, okay? So despair, I feel like that's more connected to the past. Going on that journey we were talking about, right? Joyfulness, okay? Enjoying the journey, right? And finding your sweetheart. So there is a Bible quote about leaving essentially parents, family, friends, you know, that familiarity behind to go forward and to follow Christ. And, you know, this is the spiritual path, okay? That Christ consciousness. So to be with your own Christ consciousness, to follow with Christ, okay? And on the contrary, if you're not following and taking those step-by-steps in the darkness of the unknown with your faith, okay? It's along that journey, possibly the possibility of finding another person who has also done the same, and you two becoming one. That's the marriage. Needing to leave the comforts behind and to create your own kind of family. So you've got sweetheart here in the future. After despair, while you're enjoying the journey with this sweetheart, okay? Someone who is very sweet, okay? We've got imprisonment in the past in reverse. Number 29 could have been an age, okay? May have been feeling trapped, okay? Trapped by previous expectations and something about keeping up with the Joneses, pretenses, okay? Being a jail keeper or being kept in jail. So you've been released, you've been liberated, okay? As well, Pluto, which was recently in Capricorn, which is about that jail, okay? You can accomplish a lot, like when you're locked up or when you're disciplined, you know? You keep yourself at work. It can be a jail, like working on a certain thing for certain hours of time that you're disciplining yourself to put in the work to create something, okay? So Pluto's moved from that Capricorn energy into Aquarius, which is about changing, okay? So that's exactly what you've done. You've broken free from the chains, okay? Or someone has released you from those shackles, from those chains, and you're having to intuit, step by step, feel things out. How does it feel to go this way, that way, that way? You're feeling it out, okay, in your entirety as you're going forward on this journey, okay? I'm also sensing alchemist energy as well, so that's a story of someone on a journey, finding themselves. We've got number 4 here, definitely leaving the home, okay? Wanting to create and build your own home. These are a lot of familiar themes and concepts that I mentioned here, okay? We've got a K here, so a king, okay? 4 in reverse. So 4 is about building something. So you're building something, yeah, sure, but you're not building on top of what was. You're going to build something new, okay? On something that isn't. You're going to do it yourself. You're doing something that's never been done before. All right, let's take a looky. On top of the track here, the nails to your track or your coffin. Similar again to Aries, we've got 4 of Cups, the Empress, the Devil, 2 of Cups, and the Star. Okay. So it's in that darkness that you can see your North Star, the direction that it is that you are going. You might be sleeping during the day, and I hear scrounging, okay? But being active at nighttime, more so, okay? Being more inspired at nighttime, enjoying more of the moon and the stars energy, finding it more inspiring, calm, peaceful, okay? You get more done during that time, or it's just You prefer to travel during that time or to be moving during that time, sleeping during the day, okay? Like a cat, okay? You might have a cat, some cats with you, moving like a cat in the night. Four of Cups, okay? Although you may have disappointed people in the past, okay? How they feel, other people's feelings is not your fault, not your responsibility. Let people feel what they feel. Let people deal with their feelings. You're still gonna go and do the thing that it is that you have to do. You're not gonna be kept in prison anymore, okay? You're out. You're out. What is it? Leave of absence, I'm hearing. But also probation. So it's like your past probation. So you've got the Empress here. So this is a connection with your mother, okay? Disconnecting from your mother, okay? Disconnecting from, again, that sense of familiarity of home, from certain projects possibly that you were birthing, bringing to earth. You decided not to. You decided to not go or follow through with it. There could have also been an abandonment of mother or of that lifestyle, right? To be a mother and maintain a home, or something that you were working with someone, or as was a part of this investment, you're leaving behind, okay? You might have felt imprisoned by it or shackled by it. Could have may also like gotten someone pregnant and left, okay? So not having even an awareness of this, okay, of the past. In the present, we've got the Devil, okay? This is to do with substance abuse, okay? Abnormal use of substances, okay? Of people, of places, of things, okay? However, it is in reverse, so that's a really positive thing. It means to me that you're taking with you your discipline, your ability to indulge, okay, to experience the pleasures of this life and of this world, okay, and to concentrate on those things that bring you pleasure and joy because they fulfill you, and so much so that you can create something tangible, very home-like, stable imprisonment for yourself. There may have been prior problems with addiction or substance abuse in the past, and that could have been what shackled you, okay, and you are liberated from that in the present to future, and you're exploring, you know, your feelings, possibly, you know, soberly or without whatever you were shackled to in the past, okay? You're exploring your feelings without the hindrance of what was blocking those feelings for the first time, okay? And wondering kind of what do you do about those feelings? How do you go about navigating or feeling out those feelings? What do you do with those feelings? We have a relationship, okay, in the near future. A possible partnership that you disagreed with, said no to. It could have been someone, I'm seeing like the story of Narcissus falling in love with his reflection in a pond, okay? So I'm seeing you sort of like in the forest, right? And there's like a field of flowers and a pond, and you looking down at the pond and your own reflection and possibly rejecting your own reflection, okay? You might meet someone that claims to be a lot like you, and you are rejecting this mirror of you. After that, we've got the Star in reverse, okay? So being your own reflection, which is interesting, to reject your own reflection and then to become your own reflection. There's something about not allowing other people to tell you what you are, okay? You will be what you are. Thank you very much. This is also you directly in your shadow energy, okay, of Aquarius. You might want to check out their reading. But essentially, you becoming your own happy ending, your own inspiration, okay, in your shadow energy. People might not be recognizing you, okay? When significant changes or shifts happen in one's life, every time automatically, subconsciously, unconsciously, it's just something that happens. Their entire personality and persona, people might know you as the Leo, will switch into its opposite energy, okay? The shadow side, like flipping a coin, right? You're going into the opposite energy to explore the various points of view, to find your own equilibrium. You need to understand what you are not by being what you are not, essentially. Unrecognizable to yourself, possibly, but especially to other people outside of you, okay? You may have been hope for other people, like that fire that people could go to. And in the future, it's like this, there's this new beginning where you don't have to be what you were for other people, but you know that you can be, but you don't want to go about redoing what was in the past. You're just kind of enjoying the journey of being a stranger, being someone new, being someone different, okay? Not letting people know about where you came from, your past, okay? And just enjoying the present moment where you are. Now, that was the nails in your coffin. Now let's look at you yourself, the body, let's say. You got the 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, 7 of Cups. So we have two youngins, 2 young females or 2 young males, okay? Fire sign and water sign. One is more emotional and the other one is more like passionate, not out of touch with their feelings. It's like they have their feelings, but it's a different kind of feelings. You possibly juggling these 2 individuals, okay? They don't know about each other, I'm going to say that. They're facing in opposite directions, okay? One is more from like going towards your past and one is more looking towards the future. So with fire, we've got Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And for Cups, we've got Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, okay? You're going to enjoy like yourself more, I'm going to tell you this, with whoever this emotional individual is. The exploration of those feelings, okay? Could be someone that you meet along the way in the journey there, okay? Might seem like a tempting treat at first, but they aren't, okay? You might be confused by them at first, but to be honest, you're both confused, okay? We've got the 7 of Cups here twice, so you pulling it up on your journey. Now, like everything negative can also be positive. There's a silver lining to every cloud. So the exploration of feelings, knowing what you want or what you feel or where you want to go, like you have that gut feeling, but until you're going to find what that matches to that gut feeling that you're feeling, you're just exploring it. So you're kind of confused, right? Because you're not where you want to go yet. And even after you get to where you think it is that you want to go, there's still more to explore, right? The journey, the joyfulness of the journey. So you're going to meet someone along your journey that's just as confused as you are, and you two are going to be able to explore this confusion together, and it's going to be kind of beautiful. It's the exploration of feelings, okay? So we're looking at those different cups, those different feelings. And which one are you the most drawn towards? Are you going to drink, you know, what's in all of these cups? Maybe just one, okay? These could, like we mentioned, substance abnormal use in the past. So we could have like our whiskey, our vodka, our wine, our beer, our gin, our, what else is there here? We've got rye and rum, let's say. Now, are you gonna make a cocktail of all of this? Or are you sticking to just like 1 or 2 or 1, okay? Now, if that isn't the greatest example, you can think about other things, all right? But I'm gonna talk about that thing, all right? So the exploration of different feelings and how different things in your life make you feel, okay? With that individual. This could also just be you on that path. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. So there's definitely like some partying in your past, some celebrating, okay, some juggling. How can you incorporate the fun and the joy of that partying, that socializing of the past that was possibly a problem with your present moment towards your future, enjoying the joy of every moment? How can you have that thing that you needed, you know, the drink or the drug or whatever it was, the attention in the past? How can you get that or create that or enjoy that for yourself without necessarily needing anything? How, like, there's something that you're conceptualizing right now. Like, how can you have your cake and eat it too without actually having a cake that you can eat or have? So let's look here now at this would be the coffin, I'm gonna say. There's definitely, I'm looking at like a dead body here we're dissecting. This is beautiful. Wowie, wowie, wow. So look at this. Definitely, if you're deciding between two, go towards the one that you're a little bit confused by, but you have the opportunity to explore that confusion together, okay? Really, I mean that. This Page of Wands, this passionate, like, one-night stand kind of energy, like, they might be very, like, sexy, like, turn you on, like, hot and heavy, whatever, but it's just kind of burn you up. There could be possible chance of a pregnancy, okay? And it's going to push you back to that past life that you want to get away from, okay? So I'm kind of warn against that. Seven of Swords, there's also like that sneaky, suspicious energy of possibly wanting to entrap you and wrap you back into that lifestyle and that life and that way of living that, again, you have been liberated from, you've liberated yourself from. You may be getting wrapped up in the choice of which direction to go, right? And that devil energy of, like, you have to not go back. Continue to go forward, exploring those feelings, okay? And not allowing someone else to be exploring your feelings. So this, like, to tickle your pickle kind of a thing, okay? So none of that. Something, this Page of Cups, and I'm telling you, definitely going for this energy. It's really beautiful. It's your future. It is so much happiness and joy. Confusion together, exploration, confusion, like to confuse, they're confusing. So that Page of Cups there becomes this Queen of Cups. So there's a maturity that is with this this young woman, okay? Growing into a mature young woman who, with you, okay, you could also be this young woman going on that path, continuing forward to explore those feelings. Through exploring those feelings is recognizing those feelings and has a certain amount of maturity in the experience of those feelings beyond the, like, giddy, oh, this, that, the other thing of experiencing something, different flavors, different tastes, different emotions for the first time, okay? Very, very nice. After the Queen of Cups there, we have a marriage, okay? We have marrying into happiness, into abundance, okay? We've got the rainbow there, okay? This is the happy home, okay? Wife and life, husband, the animals, okay? The white picket fence, all of that. I'm sensing a lot of feeling of unworthiness and, like, you don't deserve here what's in your future, okay? But you do. Taking it slow, step by step, the exploration of those feelings, okay? And not letting the devil convince you that you need to go backwards, okay? Because you left for a reason, right? So don't deceive or trick yourself, or don't allow, you know, that mother energy, okay, to trick you into going backwards, okay? Eight of Swords, again, wrapping things up, okay? Putting it to an end. After the Ten of Cups here, we've got the Five of Swords, okay? So fighting for this point of your life that you've got to up until now. So using your mental, your mental wit and intelligence, okay, to defend your position of what you know to be true in your maturity. After that, we've got Judgment, okay? So this is Archangel Gabriel. This is getting and receiving some messages on this family unit, this situation, where to go about it, starting this community, okay? It's also the possibility of being judged or feeling judged, mostly by others who might disagree with you, which could be tied to your past lifestyle and way of living, not feeling understood or being understood. And do you really want to be understood by these persons, places, things, concepts, lifestyles, right? You left for a reason. So, seeing two little dogs here by the Queen of Cups, okay? Could have a couple of little dogs. She's looking voluptuous, generous, okay? Very giving, emotionally giving, okay? Feeding you, nourishing you. Seeing little bees here, okay? But there's definitely a wall here and a block here, okay? And that could have to do with that nail in that coffin of rejecting this relationship, feeling like you don't deserve it, possibly, okay? But it's looking really good, very positive. It's very soft, very subtle, very like gentle, slow energy, patient energy versus like hit it and quit it, bam, bam, wham, thank you, ma'am, like, ooh, it's feeling alive, it's feeling, ooh, it's feeling, but it's after that leaving like this diminished feeling. It's like, remember at the beginning of this reading here, you're leaving that fire behind and you're bringing forward your torch of your fire, right? So someone coming along and wanting to kind of like take that fire, put it out, and you're kind of leaving you with nothing, is that feeling, and taking it all, okay? If you continue on, okay, maybe like sharing a little bit of that fire, which you can do in other ways. If your fire is your, I don't know, sexuality, like you don't need to go there. You can not go there, and you can go around, right, and continue on. And there's a different energy that you're going to meet. So to avoid feeling the regret or the disappointment or like you missed out, right? Because you will be tested when you carry on to that alternative path, that new path. You will be tested, you will be tempted, of course. Because the devil's there being like, do you really want it? Do you really mean it? Right? Why'd you leave it? Why'd you leave me? Remember, you're carrying those good aspects of discipline and what you know to be true with you, that passion, that like wine and dine and like unwind and grind, okay? That can be a part of the exploration of those feelings. There's more to life than just all of that. Much more. And with this individual, you are going to be able to experience that. But with this kind of like hot potato, like hot tamale, that's all you're going to get from them. Now, I'm not saying that this beautiful relationship isn't still going to be there afterwards. They are. They're there either way. There's this beautiful saying, if higher power, the God or the divine, wants you to be with someone, this is becoming a little bit of a love reading, wants you to be with someone, there's nothing you can do to stop that. If the higher power divine doesn't, there's nothing you can do to make it happen. So you might need a one last hurrah before you're ready to feel those feelings again, right? Because I'm telling you, they're not going to stick around, okay? But you are going to, the lessons are going to stick with you. So you're going to need to work through them, wrap them up, continue on being like, devil, oh, you devil, you. And again, step by step, explore those feelings. This could have also just happened in your recent past, and you're kind of wrapping up that cycle way of going about things, doing things, okay? As you're walking hand in hand with your understanding of God, creator, faith, right? Hope towards your future, towards that beautiful relationship, okay? Look at that 2 of Cups. So I mentioned rejecting that mirror, okay? Or accepting that mirror, that confusion. So rejecting, maybe, you know, they are appealing, looking towards those bubbles. And you were more interested in that head there, that face. So you don't agree, you disagree because you're confused and you're looking at different things. So finding a way to confuse your confusion, okay? That could be what's attractive too. 2 of you looking at the same thing and having the same vision, or meeting, having like an alignment with your feelings could also be somewhat of like a turn off for you. Like what used to arouse you was that difference, that disagreement. So to be like in alignment, the same as someone else, you don't want that. There's something about that. It's something you haven't experienced before, and it feels like it's bad. So there's something about what used to feel good, that's what you're used to feeling good. And these bad feelings, they're not bad necessarily, they're just mostly unfamiliar. So exploring those bad feelings and working through those bad feelings, okay? Until you don't need to ever get to become good feelings, but they're just feelings that you're working through, right? Until you become in a place of good with them, like you're good with them. You're content with them, you can accept them. And the only way that you can do that is through working through them, to getting in those waters, to trying that, whatever it is, okay? So, Leo, this is what I've got for you. Until next time, Bye.